some Kryptonite locks can be opened with one type of Bic pen, but not all locks. Not all locks are affected. Even if you have a round key, you're not necessarily affected. And it still takes some technique. There is a certain amount of fiddling. It's like any kind of lock picking. You can't just get a lock pick set and go and start opening locks. You know, MacGyver might be able to open all those doors with a credit card, but I can't. Well, I'm gonna try and see if this method works with I got my Bic pen, I got my lock. I'm not getting this to move at all. Customers seem to be quite worried about this. It doesn't affect everybody. As I've said, there are two different key sizes for round keys, so it is the smaller one that's affected. And we always recommend 2 locks. And it still applies. Lots of locks. Let's try this super heavy duty one here. The $160 New York chain. Ooh, I can. Ah! Aha! Aha! I got this one to move. As you can see, I've turned the block barrel halfway. I could feel this one. Ah! Look at that! What do you know? Whew!
So how long did that take you?
What was that? Maybe a minute or so?
The name alone should speak for itself. Strength, right? I mean, you know, everybody wants to go out and run out and buy a Kryptonite lock. Nobody wants chains or cables because they can easily cut them. So, you know what I mean? Spend a little more, get a Kryptonite lock, and, you know, you think your bike is safe.
I think it's rather disheartening that you spend all that money and for 19 cents it can all be taken away from you in a city that's number 3 in the world for bicycle theft.
I'm hoping they'll do something about it. I don't know exactly what they can do. I mean, because they've got so many in circulation, you know, but it is their reputation. I mean, their reputation is that their locks aren't easily, you know, compromised, and now it turns out they are. So I'm sure they'll do something, but I'm kind of waiting to hear about what exactly they'll do.
I've tried it in my lock. It hasn't worked yet. I tried it for about 10 minutes and I couldn't get it open, but I've tried 5 other people's locks, and each one of those I was able to do it in under 15 seconds, basically.
So these are your friends?
Yeah.
What are they saying?
2 of them were in tears. They're really, really sad about it because people develop such an attachment to their bicycles that is different than any other kind of possession, and suddenly it's not safe. And everybody who's ridden a bike for more than 10 years knows exactly what having your bike stolen feels like, and it's one of the worst feelings in the world, and suddenly everybody feels vulnerable.